and then ended up provided to the stakeholders on a final table, which is a cleaner table basically.
Yeah, good.
So and apply multiple joins and then all those areas. Yeah, I would say high level. That's my
Yeah,
understanding,
yeah,
and that's what my current role is all about.
good. Then my understanding, can you then you understand Python, then it's good because Azure AI is backend is Python. Okay, so then
Okay.
I
Okay.
will cover in this Azure AI certificate training. I will cover syllabus,
Mhm.
Python fundamental and Python library, fast API, and
Mhm.
also front-end technology. I will cover in this syllabus only backend with AI,
Mhm.
but with
Mhm.
integrate with the front-end technology like React and Angular. Front-end
React
technology I
Angular,
will not
yes.
cover in it, and Azure AI service, Azure Vision, Azure Speech, Azure Search,
Mhm.
and Language
Mhm.
AI, OpenAI. I will
Mhm.
cover in this syllabus.
Okay.
So
Okay,
first,
that sounds good.
so yeah, so first start from the um, so what we need in this lab requirement, how to practice, how to create application, how to practice, and what is the lab requirement on here. Lab
Okay.
requirement. Okay, then lab requirement first you need on here. First you need VS Code. This is a editor.
Okay.
This VS
Yes,
Code
VS Code.
is a editor. Second is
Mhm.
we need Node.js.
Node.js.
Okay.
Okay.
Second is
Mhm.
a Python SDK. Python SDK. Okay.
Mhm.
And also you need Git for the code. You need Git for the store the code in cloud. And and also this is a PyCharm is a, not mandatory because I am using VS Code. And actually PyCharm is a for debugger purpose. You can use PyCharm, but I am using on here PS Visual Studio Code. Okay, so on here I will show how to store Python SDK and Node.js and VS Code. uh, I show you on here. uh, just 1 second. I share my screen.
I can see your screen
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're
we
sharing
can.
the screen. And where are you based locally? Located?
Yeah, I'm from UP.
Okay, you're pretty good.
On here, Node. Here. Okay, okay. Can you
And
see
do
my
you
screen?
do so? Yeah, I
Can
can see your screen. Yeah,
Yeah, can you see my
yeah, I
browser?
can see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
then,
can see your browser.
yeah. So then on here, uh, we can write on here. First is Python SDK. Python SDK.
I have the other one, Python through Python org. Yeah, and
Okay,
I downloaded that one. I already have that one on my laptop.
okay. Actually, I'm using uh, this one. Mm,
Yeah.
this one. We are using
Yeah.
python.org.
Yeah.
Download. Okay, on here,
Yeah. The
Python.
3
Yeah,
point. Yeah. Yeah. This is the one I have already.
3.13.7. Yeah, then good
Yeah.
on your system. Actually, we need to requirement download Python SDK. Okay. Second is a VS
Mm-hmm.
Code. VS Code. VS Code.
VS Code also I have on my machine
Yeah,
already.
then good. these things. Okay, based on the system, Windows, Linux, based on you can use the VS Code. You can download this code.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
After
I
that,
have a Visual Studio.
yeah. After that, we have another software is Node.js.
Node.js.
Node
Okay.
Node.js. On
Node.js, I can use it on a web also, right? Or do I need to have a
Yeah, actually Node.js for the main purpose of the Node.js for you can use for this is a
Jenkins
server side.
pipeline?
Okay, then use in the Angular, React, because and also use in the you can in the Node.js you can also create the application in server side API. Okay, so also
Okay.
on here we need to Node.js. Then Node.js, and on here this is a on here LTS. LTS means long term support. Okay, means long term support 18 month LTS. Or so then you can, this is a latest B version 2 to 1. This is a, you can download and install on here. If you window, then you can download this on here. And uh, we need to requirement this Node.js. Okay, version 2020, or this is a latest version. Okay,
Correct, yeah. Latest one, right?
yeah. After that, you can not mandatory Git. If you need, then you can download. But the three software, VS Code, Node.js, and Python SDK, we need to pre-request it for this uh, lab requirement. Okay.
Okay.
After that, we will uh, then start from the basic of the introduction of Python. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let's start with that.
Yeah. So then Python is a support multiple programming paradigms, including procedural, functional, and object-oriented programming. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
Actually, this is a large and active community ensuring continuous update and support. Actually, on here, this is a dynamic language. Okay, like
Okay.
JavaScript.
Mhm.
Okay, this used
Mhm.
in different place like data science, AI, artificial intelligence. On here we are using Python. Okay, and automation, web development, and cybersecurity. And on here multiple library in Python we can use for the rich library. This is a third party library like Flask, Fast API, TensorFlow, PyCharm, and Pydantic. Okay, this library for the use for the integrate with the like first API we use the when you develop the code in Python and integrate with the UI side. Okay, UI side. So then we create the API in first API. First API Flask Tensor. You can create in the all this. You can create in the Flask. You can create in the first API. You can create the TensorFlow. You can create the PyCharm. Okay, just write down on here. Okay, yeah, you can create Flask. Okay, Flask first first API, first API. This is a framework or library because and this is a TensorFlow. Okay, TensorFlow.
Terraform also.
Yeah, Terraform also. TensorFlow and Terraform. Python. Okay, and Pydantic actually used for the type setting. And this is a library for the multiple uses in uh, uh, Pydantic. Pydantic. Okay, this is a third party library. And in this Python, you can see this is a simple syntax. Okay, simple, user friendly. Okay, friendly syntax, not because on here no semicolon something if you see in Python. Okay, this is a cross-platform language. Run any you can run in the Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. All 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 place you can run. This is a cross-platform. Cross-platform. Okay, means you can run anywhere. Windows, Mac, or Linux, anywhere. If you want to integrate Python in like different language, suppose that you know the if you application create in the C sharp, okay, already in the live or in the Java or in the C, then you want to integrate Python in C sharp, C plus plus, Java, C sharp, okay, then you can integrate on there. You can integrate uh, Python in in other language in other language like C, C sharp, Java. Okay. Okay. Then open the. Okay, this is a basic of mm, Python. Okay, just then open the VS Code. Then open the VS Code. I share. Okay. Can you see my VS Code?
Yeah, I can see
Okay.
that.
Okay. On here, this is a simple VS Code. If you utilization on here, this is a explorer. On here you can search. Okay, this is a source control. Okay, on here this is a when you are you will use git, then on here you can all things you can create github and publish code on the server. And on here this is a if you want to add debugger or something run. Okay, when you run the application and add the debugger, then you can use these things. Okay, and on here this is a multiple library we can use, download and use, like Babefit tool, and on here like multiple intelligence, different things you can download on here. This is a public library. Okay, these things on here. This is simple. If you are using, then it is simple. This is a lightweight also. This is only 200 MB. But Visual Studio, if you are if you be, you are use Visual Studio, then this is heavy. This is lightweight. Okay. Then
Mhm.
then I create just 1 second. I create on here. First start from the basic. I start from the basic. Okay. Then on here data type. Data type. On here we need to add the extension. Okay. On here extension is py. Okay, py, like we have num1. Okay, num1 is equal to uh, num1 is equal to 2. Okay, on here we have no semicolon like C sharp. Okay, uh, and after that num2 is equal to 3. Then sum num1 plus num2 and print. Okay, is save and go to the terminal. On here open the terminal. Okay, open the terminal, and you can run on here Python data type dot py. Okay, what is so data type dot py. Hmm,
No, I don't think so. I'm getting along with this. I think I need to go from start scratch. Though I
Correct.
have some understanding, but I think I'll have to go from the start and then set it up
Okay, okay.
in my.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You can you tell me again what is saying?
Yeah. So I'm saying. So I think you started with on the Visual Studio Code. Started writing a script. Is that something correct?
Yeah.
Data type, and then so what is the what is the why are we writing this? What is the code? What is it? Why are we writing this first question?
Yeah. Actually, I am writing from the basic. Actually, I first start from the fundamental Python.
Hmm. Okay.
How to write, how to data type, what is the string, what is the list, what is the tuple, dictionary. Because from the
Okay.
basic, when you create the, like you can create the any API in the first API, or you can go in the language, or any different face detection in the AI. Then in the backend, this is a huge Python, correct?
Yeah, yeah, it
So
is used,
mm,
right?
to make sure understanding of the Python before that.
Okay.
Okay, so I am starting due to that reason. I am starting from the basic.
Okay. I get you.
Okay, so I speed up. If you know, then I speed up. Uh, if you any issue, then you can stack. Otherwise, I will cover in 1 or 2 session. I will cover all things in basic, because you can brush up. After that, step by step you can do. Then you can understand better. If you I go in direct in, you can create the first API, then you can maybe in some confusion. So my understanding, you can go step by step.
Mm.
Okay, so this is some. Okay, like on here we have, this is a simple number. We on here also we can here on here a complex number. Okay, so then complex number, suppose that z is equal to uh, 2 plus 2 plus uh, complex number 1, complex number like this. Mm. Uh, why not using equal to? We want to write the complex number 2 plus 3j. Okay, or I. Okay, why not using I? Because uh, saying that we cannot define the I. Okay, okay. This is a complex number. Like this, we can define the complex number. Okay. After that, if you want to check the type of complex number, uh, then then type of jet. Okay, then you can type of jet. So then just clear and okay, some and type of jet is a complex. Okay, is print is jet. Okay, then next we will like you can mm, suppose that you have assigned first is value assign is integer on here, like we can assign value is x is equal to decimal. Okay, and then after we want to assign on here string. Okay, string, then you can do on here, because this is a dynamic language. Python is a dynamic language, like is a JavaScript. But in the C sharp, this thing not is on there. Okay, this thing is a data type. Understanding this thing? Um, and then hello. Understand these things
Yeah,
or
I think it. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. Then next point is we will discuss of the string. What the use of string? How to use? Okay. Then like on here, uh, string f name, uh, Chandra, and L name star. Then print this f name and last name. Okay. And this syntax also you can write on here. And after that, suppose that key uh, again different syntax be string interpolation on here. Write print and one keyword is a ef. Okay, ef and uh, single quote on here. This is a string interpolation. For this, we need to write on here ef. This is a string interpolation. String interpolation. Okay. After that, we will you can find any length in suppose that we have length of first name you can find on here and
And how do we find that?
okay you can zero index value you can find on here. Okay, these things you can find, and if you do uppercase and lowercase, then you can do f name dot to upper. Okay, dot to upper, these things you can upper letter. If you want to do this is upper, if you want to do lower you can do lower. Okay, and suppose that you want to first character you want to capital. Okay, replace C to C. Okay, yeah, Chandra first name is first character is capital. You can do these things. And suppose that if you want to split, then this is a inbuilt function. You can use these things. Okay, you can understand this thing string like these things syntax. This is the basic syntax.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Then more any confusion on here, you can stop to me. So okay. Then I will talk for the list. I will create the list dot py. Okay. Like we have created the list road. Okay. Road like we have one is a AFL banana. Okay. These things see a list type. Okay, then on here we have for each for loop. These things you can print. Okay, append these things on here in the list or remove these things. Okay, if you want to some index value you can get on here index value like zero index uh, zero index you can get like I just print value cls uh, cls py list dot py. Okay, okay, then print this value. Okay, and after that this will this print value. After that this append orange, then print simple array because this is a list. On here in the python array is not available. Okay, only list is on here. After that you can find the zero index value, then fl. Okay. Suppose that we want to add, this is a new line. Okay, this is new line. We want to add in only one line. How to do it? Suppose apple, banana, cherry. Okay, then we want to show in one row only. Then on here we have ind keyword on here. We can use, then through the space, this data apple, banana, cherry show in the one row. Just clear and paste. Okay. Then apple, banana, cherry is show in the one row. Okay. Throw this end empty. Empty means space. Throw this space. Okay, and after that we will talk about the tuple. Actually, I am complete fundamental, one by step, and not more time. If you know, then not more time to complete. If any issue in between, then you can tell me. Uh, After that, we can use tuple dot py. Okay. Actually, tuple is used for the mainly used for the graph purpose. X index, by index. For that, use tuple like point. Okay, point is equal to 100 comma 20. Okay. After that, after that, this point I am generate on here, and like we have color, uh, R RGB underscore color. Okay, this index color. Okay, print point and uh, print color. Print RGB color. Print RGB. Okay, these things. Okay, this I see the output for the output tuple dot py. Okay, okay, this is a 1020. This is x index and y index point two. Okay, mainly used for the graph purpose. Okay, and this is a color. This is for the color used for the when you write the scissors in this format you can use. And after that, suppose that you want to point one uh, this, print uh, mm, print point zero. Okay, you can show in the 0 10 value. After that, if you want um, uh, print the loop like on here for loop p dot point for loop, we can show uh, p like we will point. Okay, 10 20 print value in the one line. Okay, we can show these things. And suppose that we have uh, suppose that we have we have one tuple. Okay, and we have another tuple. uh, Suppose we have multiple tuple. Suppose point uh, point point one, sorry, point one is equal to this tuple and point two this tuple, and we want to add two tuple in one tuple. Okay, then through the syntax you can add. Okay, then open the output. What the output on here? Clear py py and tuple dot py. Okay, then on here you can see this is the output on here. This value on show in here. Okay, rg is this rg show, and after that zero index will show on here. After that we will print 1020 in one row because I'm using in the end is means for the show data in the one row. Okay, after that I have created the two tuple one and tuple two. Okay, and two tuple in add in the so add in third tuple, and so then 5 to first tuple and 1020 second tuple, and add in the third in some in third tuple. Okay, use these things in the. Okay, and suppose that if we want to update, suppose that on here we have 10. Okay, then if you want to update the value, then you cannot update on here. You can update the value in the list, but on here you cannot update. Suppose like we have point 0. 0. If you want to point 0 is equal to 100. Okay, 100, because this is a tuple is immutable. Okay, so if you want to assignment this 100 on here, and after that print print point, then it will change or not? Can you tell me this will change or not? If you assign the value on here, this is a point 10 and 20. Okay, then 0 index we are 10 triple s to 100, and okay, update value on here 0 index, then print point, then what is the output on here?
The change.
Change? No,
Because
because this is a immutable. In the tuple you cannot change. In If you it is mutable, then you can change. Okay, in mutable you cannot change. If you suppose that if you want to change, then you can create the list. In the list you can change. On here you can change the value, like we have fruit. Okay, fruit 0. Okay, 0 on here, like EB. Okay, EB, then print value. Okay, print value on here, then uh, py py list dot py. Okay, then on here this value is updated EB. Okay, apple replaced to EB, because this is a mutable. Okay, but in the tuple you cannot change. In tuple, because it is saying that tuple is immutable. In immutable you cannot change the value. This is a difference on tuple and list. Understand it? Hello. Understand this point, or any confusion on here?
yes.
Your voice is not clear.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Sorry, not. Your voice is not clear.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can.
Uh, uh, mm, you understand this point?
Yes, I can understand that.
Okay, 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 okay. These things, and then you can understand data type, string, list, tuple. 4 point you can understand. Any confusion on here? Mm. You have no confusion, correct? Okay. Okay, then I will complete on here in type. Okay, string type, list type, tuple, and after we will talk about range, set, dictionary. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, uh, you know uh, you know about the hash table.
So I'm not.
Actually, on here we can use the set. What the set? I will talk about the set. Set dot py. Okay, set on here, like fruit is equal to we will write on apple. Okay, these things. Okay, and print fruits. And okay, and if you want to add on here fruits dot append orange. Okay, But in the set we have no duplicate value. This only on here, yeah, unique value on here you can add. In the set you can add only unique value, means apple, banana, cherry. Suppose that if you want to add again apple, you cannot add. Okay. uh, Print fruits. Okay, this I check the output on here. Clear py set.py. Okay. Suppose that we want to again add banana. Add banana. Okay. Then what happen? Then print fruits. Print fruits. Then I will check on here what happen on here. Okay. This will error on here. What the error here on here? List object has no attribute. Okay. This send on here add attribute. I will write on here append. Okay. Then again run. Okay. This is apple, banana, cherry, orange, banana. One.